Hi, this is Frank Soodle, and today I have a few links to my three films, Dead Fury, Shock Invasion, and Tales of the Dim, being released through Wild Eye Releasing. And I'm on Amazon.com to show just a little bit about the releases set for September 21st, 2021, which is cool to see. So let's start off with Dead Fury. And originally I created the cover art, and then Wild Eye Releasing added these extra details on there, and then the new typography, which looks really cool, I think. So that's the cover art for that. And when I originally created the artwork here with this setup here, I was inspired ever since I was a kid by Capcom's Ghosts and Goblins. They had a poster with all the monsters behind the knight, and I thought that looked really cool. So I always wanted to do something like that, and I've done that over the years, but it's cool to see it released like that. So thanks to Wild Eye Releasing for setting that up, and of course going with that cover art. I'm glad they went with that one. It says animated parody of such horror classics as Evil Dead and The Hills Have Eyes, and it's an hour and 22 minutes to be released September 21st, 2021 on DVD through Wild Eye Releasing. There's actually only one actor, but they listed various, and there's one disc. Surprisingly, it's already at 5,800 in horror movies for the seller rank, which is good because I didn't even know about this pre-order until today. So if you like, you can pre-order it now if you don't have this on DVD. If you already do have it on DVD and just wanted the extra cover art and presentation, of course that's up to you. But then we'll jump to Shock Invasion, and this film also being released through my new film distributor, Wild Eye Releasing, and this is under the Raw and Extreme listing. They have it, and my cover art here is a really cool poster that I was hoping that they'd go with, and I'm glad to see they did. But it says 100% animated gore movie, and there is a lot of gory action and blood and guts and monsters, and they use the red typography, Shock Invasion. That's new, and then the word unrated underneath, and that's true, it is unrated. And then if I scroll down, editorial reviews. In one night, a red flash fills the planet sky. I'm not sure what happened there. Instantly paralyzing mankind into a bloody feast for the alien invaders. But there is hope, as Ralph Foster wakes up to find himself unaffected. After discovering his neighbor is also immune to the red shock, they team up and set course for an underground military base. With night setting in, their chances grow slim. That's true. It's going to be a tough battle for Ral and Ruford Hoist, who's the neighbor. So the runtime's an hour, 11 minutes. NTSC, because it's on DVD, and it's going to be released on Amazon.com in the United States. September 21st, 2021. This Shock Invasion, this was the only film I created that I had another actor do a voice for, and that was my brother. And he does the voice of the pizza chef. So that was a fun little role for him. But that's it for Shock Invasion, also September 21st, 2021. And then finally, Tales of the Dim. And if we zoom in, now I created all the artwork here, but I didn't create the setup. This was from Wild Eye Releasing's artist. It looks like a minimum amount of monsters. I have a whole bunch of monsters to pick from, but I'm glad they went with this one in particular. This is one of my favorite monsters in the series. But then, of course, they have the killer turkey in there, and then they added these elements to it. This looks really cool, Tales of the Dim, for the typography, the font. And then if I move down here, Tales of the Dim is an American animated internet horror series created by Frank Sudol, and of course City of Rott, Dead Fury, and Shock Invasion. Tales of the Dim follows the tales of random characters who undergo unfortunate events which causes them to die in horrible ways. That's mostly true, and that's why it's called Tales of the Dim, because it's a dim ending for them in the series in most cases. But it was inspired by, of course, Tales from the Dark Side and a little bit of Tales from the Crypt. So that's why I called it Tales of the Dim. So that was a total 50 minutes and releases September 21st, 2021. Now there are various voices, but again, there's only one actor. I did all the voices. But once again, Wild Eye Releasing and one disc. And as far as foreign distribution to other countries, I'm still awaiting word from Wild Eye Releasing as far as getting these films out to Europe and Asia and Russia and other countries. Hopefully it'll be released in other countries as soon as possible. So hopefully more information soon. And just want to thank all my fans all around the world. I really want you to be able to see, of course, City of Rott Otherworld and these films as well. I did ask my new film distributor when I could expect City of Rott Otherworld, and earlier this year I was told that all of my films are being prepared for release in 2021. But as far as the release date, unfortunately I don't have a specific date, so it's still up in the air, unfortunately, at this point. I was hoping to have a official release date for City of Rott Otherworld, so I apologize for that. As soon as I know myself when City of Rott Otherworld is being planned to be released by my new film distributor, Wild Eye Releasing, I'll post the news. But I wish I had some good news on that. But this is good news here, and this includes Dead Fury, Shock Invasion, and Tales of the Dim. So thank you, Wild Eye Releasing, for preparing these films for release and re-release on DVD. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, subscribe, share, and like, and hope you have a good day.